Hello and welcome. Today I've channeled a message from the goddess Isis on how to align to your soul's mission. She's stipulating that it's very much an inner journey and that what's going on in the world at the moment is a catalyst to get us to go more inwards. I know that even though I live a very meditative life, that I've gone even deeper myself into myself. And as twin flames, it's from within that has to be manifested externally to operate and create the new world. In Atlantis, before it fell, we made a promise that we would come back home to the Creator, which is now. So Isis suggests that going into your inner world is very, very important, and she's channeled through a message that I'm going to share with you, so that way you have some sort of blueprint to go along. Because I'm getting a lot of the tribe, it's a bit too much, the COVID and all this sort of thing, and I feel that this is a very positive take on it, and it's an opportunity to evolve yourself even further. So these are Isis words. I, Isis, your spiritual mother, is with you always. You are living in unprecedented times, though there is a plan. The plan is fail-proof, heaven on earth. Regardless of what you see at the moment, these are catalysts in order to get you on your journey with minimum distractions. Now, my children, as in ancient times, all enlightened, or as you now call ascended masters, spent a lot of time alone and listening to their inner creator guiding them. The great karma created in Atlantis, experimenting and allowing others of a lower vibration sorry, just bear with me, is now nearly over. This, I know, has been difficult to say the least. And that makes it easier now for twins to come. I'm just getting told that it's easier for union. I'm not saying it's going to be, a straight bow and arrow thing, but it's certainly going to be a lot easier, they're saying, because once you're on soul mission, that's the pathway to true union. So now it's a time to find and be aligned with your soul's mission. As I said earlier, meditation or quiet time with no interruptions and no expectations when you're meditating. So you just go with the flow. 2, it's very important to feed your soul. Teachings of the soul, like I can give you an example, The Seed of the Soul. That's a very good book to read, and YouTube's. You've got Lee Harris. You've got so many good ones now. Then the 3rd one is purifying your environment, your intake of food. You can ask for the violet flame and white light to purify your food if you cannot afford organic. You can do the same when your frequency falls. Sometimes we go through times that are not, we're human, yeah? So sometimes you just don't feel great. So it's just another way of picking up and, make sure you haven't got an attachment, that kind of thing. But the violet flame usually gets rid of it, because that's what I do. What I'm telling you is what I do. Okay, now back to Isis. She's saying here that be grateful daily, even for the simplest things. What she's saying here is just to be grateful for whatever. Now, she's asking, and I feel this is a fast track, to use the technique of intention. So an example that's been given here is, I now align myself to my soul's mission. And you repeat it a few times. Don't just do it once. It's got to be repeated, because you're reprogramming your energies, your frequencies. So, and remember not to get up in justifying things or in the mind chatter. You must feel as this, you must feel it, as the soul is all knowing, intelligent, and so is the heart. And this is what it knows. You are very, very much needed now. Eternal blessings, my precious children. Call on me, Isis and Osiris, to help you and give thanks always. We are here. We are watching. We are monitoring you all, especially this tribe. So with that, I hope that this has helped you, and we all join together. We're finding ourselves, we're finding our tribe now, and the most important thing is that inner guidance, because with that, that's the passport to everything. Because that's why all this external world is dying now. And so that way, whatever you've got here in your heart is, whether you're with your twin or not, is what you do. Doesn't matter how small it is. Like yesterday, I met a lady on the beach and we just connected. It was incredible. And I know she's from one of our tribes. So, you help each other, yeah, and support, because it is quite a lonely, isolated journey. It's not an easy one, but it's the most beautiful, because we're returning back home to divine paradise within, which will then reflect externally. And when you're in that love frequency, you want to create, it's just beautiful, and it's eternal. And remember, this time, even though it's a tough gig, everyone goes, why is it so hard? Because it's twin flame. It's difficult because we're dealing with all our past lives and evolution, karmically and so on. And remember, there's good karma. So the thing is that, but also we're at the crossroads, because as you enter into the new, the divine you, with all this wisdom and experience, that means that this time it's forever. It's not for 1,000 years, it's forever. Yeah, we're just moving into a completely different dynamic with the mass consciousness. We're never going to go back into where we've come from. So with that, I send you all my love, and, be strong, be positive, and keep up I'm so proud of all of you. It's just amazing where all of you are at the moment. I'm really, really proud of all of you. Much love, Josephine.